Hello, and welcome to Kwanzaa with the Paulings. This is a Become Your Magic Power Hour. We have been meeting here. We have been meeting here for over the last. This is day number 4 in celebration of our tradition, which is Kwanzaa. And so at this time, everybody is coming into the room. We decided to go on at 8. We needed a little bit earlier. Everybody's getting sleepy. So we have moved it to 8 p.m. So as they begin to enter, you can begin to share. And now, let me get Essence computer.
Hello. What curry?
Is your chocolate okay? So yes, let's give some time. This is Kwanzaa. Today is day number 4, which is Ujamaa. Cooperative Economics. Ujamaa.
Ujamaa. Cooperative Economics.
Ujamaa.
My favorite principle.
Cooperative Economics. How we come together.
What does that mean?
Collective economics is us basically support one another, each other's businesses, and collectively putting our money together.
That we use in our community.
Yes. You know,
Me too.
We need to make a change.
I actually found when I was a little girl, the stuff I wrote down. I meant to bring it downstairs because I had it, what I said about it. So I'm trying to start a card for Ujamaa. Here we go.
Multiple times.
Here we got Ujamaa to build and maintain our own store, shops, and other businesses. Okay, well, go ahead. Finish it up. Yeah, we gotta finish it. Introduce yourself. Let them know. Oh, Essence, put this on because I'm sure. Our Karen's gonna tune in to the Zoom, so let's get that up and popping.
Read the book.
I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I hope you have been catching up on the replays. If this is your first time tuned in to Kwanzaa with the Paulins, please visit my YouTube page at I Choose Me, #NoMoreExcuses or Precious Paulin, and you will be able to find all of the days that you missed up until this point, and you can see it collectively on the YouTube page. It's also on my Facebook page if you want to go back to the page and scroll, but if you're on YouTube, you can find it easier that way. It's right behind each other. So at this point, I'm going to find myself and like and share. As we said, this is day 4. Kwanzaa consists of 7 days that go from the 26th of December to January 1st. 7 days of principles in order to unite and actually create a foundation in which we can build our legacy on. And so Kwanzaa is an awesome way to figure out the structure and the tools in order to build legacy in your homes, in oneself, as well as in the communities, because you start how you finish. And so we each take care of ourselves. There's nothing left to do. And so that is a concept, that is an understanding. That is what makes these principles so powerful. And so the first day was what, you guys?
Unity?
Yes, it was unity. That's the definition, but it was Ujamaa, right? Emoja. Was it Umoja or Ujamaa? Ujamaa was yesterday.
Yeah.
Sorry. Ujamaa was yesterday. It was Umoja.
I know, right?
Yeah, you're right. Umoja was the first day, and that's unity. The second day was our favorite, Kuji Chagalita, which is self-determination. Yes, self-determination. Yesterday, we celebrated Ujamaa,
What was the second?
which was collective working and responsibility. How can we collectively be responsible for one another? And today is
Ujamaa?
Ujamaa. There you go, Ujamaa. And Ujamaa is for
supporting business.
what's Ujamaa?
Collectively working.
Economics.
Economics, yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Collective economics.
Ujamaa is collective economics. And so today we're going to have Aaron read. Come on down. So he's going to read today what Ujamaa is. It represents collective economics. And so let's hear how we can take this principle into 2021.
So I read the bold.
Yes, you read. You can start from the top, exactly in this box right here. And then you can read the bold after that. Yep.
Cooperative economics. To build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit together from them. Then the bold. God gives seeds to farmers and provides everyone with food. He will increase what you have so that you can give even more to those in need. You will be blessed in every day, and you will be able to keep on being generous. Then many people will thank God when we deliver your gifts. What you are doing is much more than a service that supplies God's people with what they need. It is something that will make many others thank God. The way in which you have the way in which you have proved yourself by this service will bring honor and praise to God. You believed the message about Christ and you obeyed by sharing generously with God's people and with everyone else. Now they are praying for you and want to see you because God used you to bless them so very much. Thank God for his gift that is too wonderful for words. Yeah, that's it.
And that is awesome. Thank you. That was a great reading right there. And very good job. And I want us to understand that he said when we deliver our gift, right? And so to deliver our gift, when we're talking about collective economics, we understand economics is money, but guess what? Time is money. And so how you invest your time is how you are collectively adding economically to one another. Because your gift can produce the economics that you're looking for. And so if I can replace, if it's going to cost me $50 to get a program done, and you need something from me, right, at the same value, you may say, well, I'll do your program, and I'll give you 30 minutes of soul coaching. So I'm still collectively using economics, right? Using my gift in exchange for your gift. Or if maybe I have nothing to offer you, that's when the economics come into place. And so now I want to know what is the value you have attached to what you have gathered in knowing yourself, and how can I, use whatever I get to gain my resources in order to support you. And so collectively, we support each other in business, in relationship, mentally, physically, emotionally. And so we're talking about being collective in your gift, being able to maintain our own businesses so that we can provide a life for ourselves and our families and leave legacy. And so when we work together, we get more done. And so if 10 of us get together with a common goal, then we can divide the bottom line by 10 of us, right? And so that's what collective economics is, right? So if a building costs $1,000 and we all speakers and we all want to share in a building, so collectively we say, let's come together, let's get this common goal of doing this conference as an example. And so if it's 10 of us and the building is $1,000, then everybody only has to come up with $100 and we can have this amazing space. If the food is $1,000, everybody has to come up with $100. And so we have put on this big space.
And if everybody can just bring 10
people, that's 100 people in the room.
That's 100 people in the room.
And it costs you $200 because you came together for a common goal. Because if one can bring 1,000 and two can bring 10,000, then what can 3, 4, 5, and 6 bring? They bring about change. And so when we collectively come together, we change the conversation, we change the elevation, we change how many of us are successful because we are sharing, because we want us all to succeed. And so in order for me to collectively bring my best to you and your best to me, I gotta want you to succeed and you gotta want me to succeed. And so when we begin to get that mindset that collectively we grow, we change, we empower, we influence, and we impact, that everybody stands in their lane. And so now that I've cleared that up, I think we're going to ask everybody at this time to tell us how, moving into 2021, how will they collectively, how would they do this type of principle? Through collective economics, how would you empower yourself with this principle? How do you think? And so how I will collectively is I have so many people around me that are in business, especially in this pandemic. And so I found that pandemic allowed people to tap into that gift that is them. And because they tapped into that gift, there are so many businesses who have sprouted up in this season. And so what I am definitely going to continue to do is purchase from people, purchase from my people, purchase from souls, purchase from people who are actually lighting up the world. I want to be intentional with my purpose. You got to understand that pay attention to the ground that you're sowing into. Pay attention to the return on the seed that you sow. And so in this season, I'm going to consciously invest in people who are being brave enough and courageous enough to show up for themselves, whether it's in a book, whether it's in their clothes, whether it's in their programs, events, like whatever it is, we need to start to support one another. We can go out there and buy from people that we've never seen, that we've never got to sit at their table and enjoy their time and even see where it's going, that we should definitely be more willing to spend our money with the people who we fellowship with the people who we share our time and our emotions with. And so in this season, I'm going to consciously support the people and uplift the people in showing up for one another and sowing into one another. Anybody else?
Next.
Wait, that was yours?
That was me.
I got mine.
Okay, come on.
By supporting business, like when I get a job and I start making money, I will help and buy some of your baking stuff or whatever, like your cakes or whatever, and like help you out, you know.
And that's good. And so and we're also gonna get your help, as I keep on saying, in the I See Me Academy. So, but that's exactly what you got to do. It starts with you guys. And I can say that I see that you guys support each other in business. And even yesterday, Siani was saying, right? Was that Siani that said that she wants to invest in you. So when you were trying to offer her, you wanted to know that you get exchange for what you get. So I love that. So that's cool.
Tutu got some investors.
Got some investors, got some people. So Serenity is starting her. Serenity, you next. So now you can tell them. Since you're starting your, come on. She's starting her too sweet, two-handle, because she tutu. Go ahead and tell us. It's
Yeah, but.
So anyway, go ahead.
I'm going to
Stop talking like that.
invest in my mother's business.
Oh my God, why can't y'all be more like this? Wow, shots fired.
So you're gonna invest? Go ahead, say it.
I'm gonna invest in my mom's
Talk like
business.
you got sense.
I'm gonna buy a cute jacket because it's cold outside,
Look,
and I'm gonna need her to like
why she throwing again?
give me a coat with the logo on it, and maybe like a little thing with my name right there.
No names right there.
But you know what? And I love that you said that, because thank you. But when they going out to get something from somebody else, now they come in a boutique and find something and buy out of boutique. So I can say you guys are all right with me.
Go ahead, Big.
Go ahead, Big.
What I could do is I can like buy food for Dad's kids and help them find. And for your boutique, I can help you find like clothes, pants, and shirts and stuff for you, like bling and stuff.
Yeah. Collective work and responsibility. Thank you. So when you're out, you keep an eye on some things that might be suitable, and you let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Make a flip. Who next?
And I choose me finna be popping. Who's next? Who's next?
Come on, y'all.
You next.
Come on, so we can.
Come on, man. We ain't doing the
So,
thing.
We'll be out by 8:30 now.
Older? No, bro. Start right now.
2021.
Start making money.
Oh.
No,
we
you don't have to
starting
make money. Remember, I
Yeah.
said that your time is your collective economics. Time is money. So you can share, you can offer your time,
You
and
can.
it's just as
You
good
can
as
just refer.
you giving money. Matter of fact, it's even more prices than you actually buying from. You actually sharing my business is good.
Share other people's business.
You know, you always sell books and t-shirts. You're like the first one to say, "Did you get an I Choose Me
I
t-shirt?"
tell people, oh, my sister
yeah.
do braids. My sister bake cakes. That's how you help. You just advertise. It's called word of mouth.
Thank you, Yvette. Thank you,
You in
Melissa.
there. You in there once you do that.
Melissa says purchase from the people doing it on their own without the support of the Amazon label. When you support us, you are supporting our families in the ways we have available. We
That's
all
right,
have
that's
to
right.
help each other. Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. Lessons and legacies, that company,
Blessings
that
on blessings
site.
on
Let me
blessings.
tell you, you will find amazing things. You got teas and totes, that company, that site. So we all have something good that's going on, and we can find ways to support each other. How are you going to be dealing with collective economics? Remember, like I said, it's time too, so it don't only have to be money. Right now, you don't have money.
Use my time to help you guys. Like help her. Like I'm her coach, chef.
Yep, you a sous chef. That's right.
And I want to help you with your business.
She look tired.
I'm gonna finish our break.
That's cool, and so I love that, and because that's what it's about. Because if we sit down in our families, we begin to plan a vision board for the family so that we can support. Because can you imagine if everybody is pointing at one place? You ever went to church and they wanted a healing or they wanted something to be moved, but everybody put their energy at the one person at the same time? And so if you can sit around in your families and figure out where should we put the movement at. Why? Because they said I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. And so we can be a force if we actually work together. Go ahead, Essence. How are you going to operate in your collective work in economics? Cooperative economics. Why I keep on saying collective? Cooperative economics. My bad.
Drive me to the store to get my ingredients.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Wait, what am I talking
It's
about?
right.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Because most of my friends have businesses.
Yes, they do.
I just be reposting. Whenever they post something on Instagram, I just repost it.
So you have doing marketing.
And that's huge. Do you know
Share. Just
that the
click of a
hugest part
share.
right now, especially in the pandemic, is a share?
Shit.
I mean, you can change the people around you business by simply sharing. That says that I see you. You may not need another shirt, but let me tell you, somebody else is always buying something. Somebody is always looking for a book. And the only way that they're going to know about them is because you share them. They cannot afford to have a commercial. You know, you get to go buy that Dorito because Dorito can afford to pay for that airtime. But if they have a relationship with you and we're trying to have cooperative economics, then a simple share can increase somebody's territory, it can increase their business. And it also can be a seed that you sow because it's that give to receive. And so I promise you that when you are in the receiving end, that somebody will do unto you as you have done unto them. So who was you on the wrong one?
Yeah, it was another. Hold on, what was another one? Sorry, I'm Karen.
So who turned it?
So,
pressed the wrong
like I said, at the end of the day, that is what it's all about. Now, Ray Vaughn is gonna get up and
Let's
say
win.
no, he didn't say nothing.
So,
He couldn't think. He ready now.
All right.
say
Go.
so. I could help Dad with his business by cooking
Donate some money.
cooking and stuff like
Pay
that.
me for cooking.
Yes.
How about y'all pay me for
And
cooking?
I could also
They
get
said
some.
boy bye. They're not paying you for cooking. That's too close. That's too close. That's where they draw the line. They're not paying you. That's
Only one thinks about your dad.
I got another one.
Okay, so come on.
Appreciate you, son. Appreciate you, son. Only one thing about your dad.
Like,
How the freak am I gonna help you?
excess
I got
materials
another
or
one.
like
Do your diligence.
stuff to
For
make
real.
your like
What?
bakery like
Oh,
have money. Snacks.
And that's cooperative economics. So he said he's gonna invest because you know he has his own money. So he's gonna invest. If he say he sees some things, he's gonna come and say, listen, I think this would be
I
a good
forgot you
thing.
even had money. You be hiding it.
Behind it. That's right.
I
Don't
got
get my
another
money too. Don't forget to see me after this.
I see that.
$25.
Get out my business. Don't do that.
Cause I keep on forgetting, like, you know, Essence, she has her own thing going with her hair. So when it gets bigger and I get like, you know, money, I'll buy like products, you know. Instead of her spending her money on the products, I'll buy products.
Oh,
buy my jams and stuff.
Yeah.
no, that's good stuff. I love this. And so we can begin to do that amongst ourselves. I'm telling you. You know how they do baby showers? I was hearing some time ago they do business showers, right? You get your friends and say, listen, I need this thing. I need that thing. Open your mouth. Maybe people want to help you, but you're not asking. So say, do you know anybody who can do flyers? Because I really need this at this time. Maybe your friends can get together and say, we see they're trying to do this. Let's do a surprise shower for them. Let's send them gifts. Let's put something together, you know? And so just be intentional. And that is cooperative economics because you put a plan in place and you actually showed up in it. Come on, honey, so you can close us out with your comment.
Okay. I would just like to say that.
Oh, I can't put him
I
like you.
would- Excuse me. Pardon
Okay,
me.
sorry.
Pardon me. Thank you. I would like to say that going forward, pardon me. I would like to say, like, going forward, I will continue to like, share everyone's social media that's doing anything and everything. I'm going to like and share everything on Facebook and Instagram. I'm trying to get more active on Facebook and Instagram.
Thank
So
you,
that
Yvette. You always do, Queen.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
Sorry.
Like I was saying, I'm going to continue to share you guys, like you guys, emojis, new comments, things of that nature. And I'm also going to put together a team this year in 2021.
Yes.
I know a lot of good guys. And I'm going to try to just put it all together in a room and we're going to do something big. Also, I will be trying to collaborate.
Not trying. You will be doing. Sorry.
Also, I will be collaborating with the Triple C's, that's the city, the county, and CMS, Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools on doing this these new I Choose Me centers around the city. And hopefully we'll probably get to a city near you. That's how we get.
Well, we clapping because we're ending it out.
You, bro.
And so at this time, we're gonna end out. Come on up. We all clapping. Aunt Karen has to tell us. Wait. I forgot. Aunt Karen has to tell us her cooperative economics. How are you gonna do your cooperative economics, Aunt Karen?
Don't we drink this stuff?
Yeah, but that's what, get the 1 cup for whoever's doing the toast. Can we hear you? Why is your sound out, Essence? We can't unmute yourself. Are you muted?
Yeah.
Yeah, you muted.
Can you get the cup down?
Just went to blame me, huh?
Supporting y'all businesses. As y'all pull up the businesses, we gotta keep supporting each other to help each other's business grow bigger and bigger.
Yes.
And sharing the news about each other's business.
Sharing the news. That's it. Who's doing the toast? You do. Come on. Come on.
Is this water?
Come on over here and toast us out on collective economics. Cooperative economics. You know, to cooperate is to actually agree, to come at agreement, to decide how we can equally support one another. So that's cooperation. So what do you want to say about ending it out?
I hope everyone could like.
Oh, come on, bro. Oh, how did that catch on fire?
Help support their family businesses and help them like get farther places into their
All right. And so the toast is to help family and businesses and help each other get further to their goals. Yes, we toast on that. And big man, Mr. President, Rondell Jr. will drink. And you guys can now blow out the candles. And what's today? Say the word. Ujamaa. 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 Is that 3 times? Okay. Cooperative. I'm sorry. Cooperative. I've been saying it. I keep on putting collective, but cooperative economics.
Now let me come put that Ujamaa on your Ujamaa.
Shut up, what? So at this time, we want to thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, and on Zoom. As I said, this is the season that we should sit in this time and actually decide who we are, what it is that we desire, and how we can support each other better. And so life is about how we support one another. Life is about how we come through for each other, how we unify. And so I hope this is inspiring you to think of ways that you can unify in your home, in your relationships, in the places that you are in. Love grows everything. And so you got to love yourself first. And that's what this is all about. The core of treating each other right is treating ourselves right first. We can only be who we see. And so that's our responsibility. Remember, you can never turn on anybody else's light, but you can provide enough light for them to find their switch. So stay lit in this world so somebody can find their way out of the darkness. We love you. We thank you for tuning in to Kwanzaa with the Paulins. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. for day number 5. Remember, Ujamaa Cooperative Economics is the name of the game. Yes, my dear. You leaving?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.
Backstage on Zoom. I'm coming.